Hi everybody, hope you're all keeping well and safe at home. I just wanted to give you a market update, which we would normally do at this time of year anyway, following quarter number one. But there's one thing on everybody's minds at the moment in the property market, and that is the effect that coronavirus will have. So I'm going to give you my general opinion on it and, how I think this is going to play out. So, let's just see how we go, obviously, once it's all over. So my first bit of kind of news from a positive outlook is actually, going back to the general election. So following that, we actually had the busiest December than we've had for 10 years now, which was quite something. And as all of you probably do know, December is normally the quietest month for property sales. So that was a real plus point. Across the UK, sales were up by 12% in January as well, which again, I think was, should I say, a really positive sign of recovery. We also saw similar figures in February as well. Now, there's another bit of kind of good news that was released last week. Nationwide and Halifax actually produced their house price index last week. So Nationwide have said that prices were up by £3,000 in March alone. Now, again, I have to state that this is before lockdown, but that's really positive news. Halifax actually reported also that prices were up by 3%, and that was following on from March 2019. So in the 12-month period, a 3% increase in property prices. Now, being honest with you, I think kind of tail end of 2019, I actually don't think we saw any growth whatsoever in prices. It's my opinion that 3% price increase actually came in the first quarter of 2020, so from January until the end of March, which again, I think is really positive news at the end of the day. And, we could have potentially continued that curve had it not been for this crisis. But I think it does show us that, we do have a really robust property market, and it does have the ability to really bounce back, which, it's my opinion, that's exactly what will happen once we are all back to some normality after the coronavirus crisis that we're currently going through. So in a nutshell, there's been a lot of reports recently about the markets crashing and sales plunging by 60% and, prices tumbling by 30% or a third. Genuinely, guys, I don't think that's actually going to happen. My personal opinion is prices will level. But I think as the demand slowly comes back, as we normally see, I think you will then start seeing a slight price increase. It's not going to be crazy, like your kind of 10% or anything like that. It might just be a few percent, like Halifax recorded from March 2019 to 2020. So I also just wanted to let you know today, what are we doing to try and help keep the property market going in our local area, because it's, really important. So first things first, we're conducting desktop valuations at the moment. So all you've got to do is send us the pictures and, just a rough floor plan of your property, and we can give you an approximate value. Obviously, in order to give you a bang on value and 100% honest opinion, we do need to physically inspect the property, but, we're doing the best we can for, all of our clients at the moment. The other thing is a video valuation as well, where, we will talk to you on Zoom, WhatsApp video. You can actually show us around the house as if we're there. So it's as normal as close to normal as what we would normally do. Virtual viewings have actually been really popular as well. So again, these are video viewings that we've conducted before lockdown actually come. We actually recorded 2 sales last week subject to contract on this, which surprised me, if I'm honest with you. Now, I've got to say that is all subject to a physical inspection as well. Another big thing that we've done last night is, we've got a couple of people who are really keen to come to the market. They do want to get moved once this crisis is over. And look, we're not condoning going to visit properties at this moment in time, or, myself or none of my team are actually going to take photos of anything. So what we've done is we've just created a coming soon advert that we've launched on the online portals. And this is really just a brief rundown of what the property has. And, it's asking you basically put your name on a shortlist to receive further information. So we launched a property last night to the portals, and we've had 3 or 4 inquiries come through already overnight and this morning, which is a really positive sign that when we do come back, I firmly believe there is going to be, a fair amount of buyers out there who are still looking and do want to genuinely move. The biggest thing at the moment, and the biggest bit of advice I can probably offer you is, if you aren't looking to sell at the moment, remortgaging could be, a great option for you guys. Let's be honest, given the horrible circumstances that we find ourselves in, people looking to remortgage will be able to take advantage of some very low rates, all-time lows at this moment in time. So that's something you could potentially look at. Now, it's going to sound like a bit of a sales pitch, and you know what, it probably is, but myself, I work with a fantastic whole of market, free of charge independent mortgage advisor who is offering clients some absolutely fantastic advice at this moment in time. If you'd like to take advantage of that, he is very busy, as you can probably imagine, but I would be happy to pass your name and number on to him, and he'll get in contact in due course. Obviously, what I want you guys to remember as well is, for anybody that is struggling financially out there at this moment in time, I'm sure the majority of people are really aware of this, but some aren't. Mortgage lenders are currently offering mortgage breaks as well. So please do get in touch directly with your lender and ask them about a payment holiday of some form, just to help you get through this time, before we can go back to work and start earning what we're used to earning. And just finally, if you are moving in this market and you do just need, a genuine bit of honest advice, I'll be happy to provide that. And again, if you're actually considering moving in this and you would like to take advantage of a desktop valuation or video valuation, again, please don't hesitate to get in contact. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I know it's been a bit of a long video today, but there's a lot of information to get out. It'll be posted to our usual Facebook pages, YouTube pages. Any questions, feel free to comment away. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.